Literally cheating.
Yeah, no stream
Hello,
snipe,
everybody.
Kelly.
You are live on stream.
There we go. Close enough.
Welcome, stream.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. We're so excited to be here with you tonight. We have gathered here 13 experienced players from the Grim server who are here to have a wonderful evening with you. Some of them think they're experienced, others know that they're experienced, but they've all played a lot of games in a lot of different roles. We have two fun scripts we're going to be running for you tonight. The first one is Psychosocial by Dave. Thank you, Inicio. There's some really fun minions on this script. There's some really fun shenanigans on this script. There is no poisoning on this script, or no good characters who can be poisoned on the script, with the exception of the philosopher. So the good team have quite a lot of information if they can use it in time. After we finish the script, or depending on how quickly we need to re-rec, because this is a script that can run end really, really quickly, we might run it a second time. Afterwards, we'll be doing a player perspective, where Amber will be doing the storytelling, and I will be playing with you a Leviathan script that has the Buffin on it. I'm very excited because I haven't actually played any Buffin games yet. All right. So, I think we will get right into script building. If I can figure out how to... Anybody remember the keyboard shortcuts for muting?
5.
Dot.
Alt F4.
Just go into a private room, it's easier.
That's what I was looking for. I will also go into a private room. Hello, chat. I'm assuming you can hear me okay, right? Can you hear me, chat? Awesome, awesome. All right, so let's start thinking about what we're going to want to do. I really love basically all of the minions on this script, and I love them so much that I think it's only fair if we allow the demon to choose which minions they're going to have. So I'm thinking we definitely have a Kazali here. We have two travelers in this game. One of them is an apprentice, and one of them is a butcher. There are a few really fun things we can do with an apprentice, particularly as a townsfolk. I think we're going to wait and see what the Kazali chooses. We can't exactly do that. We'll think about what we do with the apprentice soon. One low-stakes thing that we could do, especially since the apprentice will be leaving probably mid-game, we could give the apprentice the poppy grower role. Interestingly, Kazali and Poppy Grower don't have a jinx between them, but Kazali will know the evil team. But the minions will start not knowing who's on their team, and only once the demon comes and says, hey, listen, believe me, I'm actually your demon, will they know. And so that might cause a little bit of chaos in the early game, just enough time for the traveler to make an impact before they leave. Or we can do something more exciting, like give them an alchemist ability. Particularly, we could give them an alchemist ability even if there's already an alchemist in play. And then we can have lots of minions doing lots of chaos in this town. So I think we'll think about that a little more once we see where the tokens land. That said, I definitely do want a regular alchemist in play. I think that'll be really fun. I want a philosopher. I'm a huge fan of Damsel. And since it's a Kazali script, we should put in at least one more outsider. So let me know which outsider you think would work best. I really like Mutant. Barber is fun to give the poor demon some kind of out. But anything else could work too. So let me know what you think. We'll sort a few times and then start choosing townsfolks. And again, let me know if you have any choices, any townsfolk that you would like to see. I like Courtier. There's a lot of good options here. Whether it's a psychopath who outed early, whether it's a fearmonger. The last time I ran this script, we had a courtier who drank with the fearmonger on the second night, and the fearmonger kept their target the same for the first 2 days, so they didn't know that, and managed to execute their target, and was very, very disappointed to discover that they did not win the game, and we just went to sleep and the game continued. Mutant is great. Let's do Mutant. Dreamer. We can do Dreamer. Dreamer is fun. Dreamer is also very fun in Kazali because we already know what the minions are likely to be bluffing. And so it's relatively easy to give good dreams on night one that don't have much of a risk of giving up the demon. Librarian. We can do Librarian. Librarian Mutant is always fun because neither of the two targets are actually going to out. Librarian Damsel is also fun because the damsel has to suspect that the librarian might just be a minion who's trying to get them to out. Unless they manage to talk to them early enough. I think both of those are fun. And depending on who the Khazali picks, we might only have one of those options in order for us to be able to do. What else? You can put in a Raven Keeper, I think. We're going to need a lot of rolls because there's no minions, so we need 2 more rolls still. I think Night Watchman is also a nice roll. We only need... Oh, we have an extra outsider, so we only need 1 more. So that's what we're going to have right now. We can add in Savant, Balloonist, and Fisherman as bluffs. Those are some pretty good bluffs. A lot of the town folks' rolls here are also very, very strong. We can give them Fisherman, well, Washerwoman too. We'll see exactly how things land and how we want to do with this. All right, so I'm pretty happy with those rolls. Let's go back to town, let our players know, and start the first night.
We're not doing the meta today.
Hello, everybody. You should all have your rolls. I hope you're excited. Let's go. All right, so we did discuss that we're going to have to make a decision for the apprentice. Khazali is probably going to remove something nice. Of course, Khazali might end up removing one of the 2 outsiders
if
as
we
well.
also have an alchemist and Mikey's evil, that is 4
Anyone
minions.
remember the keyboard shortcut for muting town?
That is D.
I believe.
D. All right. So the apprentice. We have to decide if we want them to be good or evil. If we want the apprentice to be evil, then we can wait and see what the Khazali does before we give them a roll. If we want them to be good, then we just need to make a quick decision about whether we want to give them the Poppy Grower ability, which we'd have to do before the Khazali makes their picks, or if we want to give them another instance of the Alchemist ability, which we can do later. Characters, yes. I'll also send in chat a link to the script so that you guys can open it by you. I hope chat lets me send links without a problem, but it looks like it went through. So I think we're going to give the apprentice the alchemist ability. I think that's really fun because they're going to claim to have a minion ability. They're actually going to have a minion ability, and town will probably think that they're evil. And then we're going to make the butcher. We'll see if we can make the butcher good or evil. I'll let you guys decide while we wake up the Khazali and let them make their choice. All right, Roars. You have the evil token.
This is a surprise. Yeah, it's great. Well,
oh, that's not supposed to happen. 1 moment. All right, sorry about that. We are back after minor connection issues. Let us try that again. Still good night, everybody.
Is it safe to talk?
Hello,
Hey,
hello.
Joey.
Would you like to use your ability?
It's a good question, because I think for some reason Poppygore might be out of the question. Lars is gonna be disappointed if I don't go snitch. But I think I'm not gonna go snitch. I think I'm gonna hold it for a day.
All right, fair enough. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Inherit, so.
Yeah, I decided to go to Lou first, since technically if Lou does choose Puppy Grower, it will affect the information that Roars gets. So now we can go back to Roars and have that conversation.
Take 2.
Let's try that again. Did you change your choices completely while I was away?
No, I'm gonna. So I'm thinking. I'm trying to think who would be the best evil team, and on this, I know that Lou and Sino are quite good at being evil. And there's obviously the meta that Heather is evil, so they'll just be focused on that. So my plan at the moment is that I make Sino the assassin and Lou the psychopath.
Sino the assassin and Lou the psychopath. Good choices.
Yeah,
While
and I
you're
think
here,
yeah.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I think I'm gonna talk to Lou and see if he's willing to hold off his psychopath kills and potentially claim Goblin if he gets on the block.
All right, sounds interesting. While you're here, I will tell you that your minions are Lou and Sino.
Oh well, who would have thought?
And your bluffs are Balloonist, Savant, and Washerwoman.
Great. Okay, thank you.
Good luck.
Bye.
Yeah, those are some really powerful townsfolk roles that were taken out of play. We're gonna have to see what we can do about those.
With the swimming circle, and then
Should have used it when you could, Lou.
What happened?
You are the psychopath. You are evil.
Oh, hell yeah, that's way better than going Librarian Knight too.
It's true, true. Although you could have used it and then still become the psychopath.
Ah,
Your demon is Roars,
okay.
and your fellow minion is Sino.
Nice.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Rob and Meredith and John Accardo and Raj and a few others are all going to be there, I think.
Yeah, so many people going to Clocktower Con. Regular.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Hi.
So how are you feeling about being good?
Good. I like it. I like the dreamer. Please tell me I'm still good.
You are the assassin. You are evil.
Are you telling me who did this to me?
Yeah, your demon is Roars,
Okay.
and your fellow minion is Lou.
Okay. Then I think I need to get to Ross and find out a different bluff, because I cannot bluff Dreamer, I think. Okay, cool. Thanks.
Good luck.
Thanks.
All right. Let's talk to both alchemists and let them know their abilities. Let's decide what abilities we should give them. I think we're going to give one of them definitely a Fearmonger. And the other one, I guess Goblin, since an Alchemist Boom Dandy is not particularly effective. So we're going to go to Amber and tell Amber that they have the Goblin ability. And we're going to go to Mikey and tell them, it's not going to let me do this. I need to turn on duplicate tokens. I don't know if we still have a way to turn on duplicate tokens. So we're just going to make our own custom notes. Alchemist, Fearmonger. That'll be fun. So let's start with Mikey. Apprentice Goblin would be funny. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a way for it to actually trigger, since technically travelers are not executed. What happens first, good goblin or damsel? Well, we will see. The prediction we will be running is will the game reach final 2? Or will the game end due to either a damsel death or a good goblin kill? Yeah. So get your predictions in while we continue the rest of the game. Let us go to Mikey and tell him the news. Oops.
Eyesight, and literally they were standing at their back door.
So how are you feeling?
Hello.
You want to be a
I'm loving this. I love The Apprentice. I think it's great. Traveller.
Do you want to be a townsfolk or a minion?
Oh, I don't mind. You decide. Or let chat decide. I'm perfectly happy with either.
Well, why not both? I'm here to tell you that you are the good alchemist fearmonger.
Excellent. I love it. Yeah, brilliant.
And while I'm here, let's get your choice, please.
Let's go with Stanley.
Stanley. All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
The clock.
All right, so Stanley was chosen by the Fearmonger. We're not actually going to announce that yet because we have to wait until the appropriate place in Night Order, which is after the courtier gets a chance to drink on night 1. Because otherwise Atticus will certainly notice something weird is up. So let's move on to Amber.
Hello.
Hello, Amber. What minion do you think I did not put in the bag?
I think you didn't put 3 of them in the bag. I think you didn't put Goblin in the bag.
Interesting. Well, in that case, I'm here to tell you that you have the Goblin ability.
Hell yeah. I'm just going to pretend to be evil.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Amber's going to have fun with that. All right, one more thing. We have Atticus, and then we will have the Fearmonger announcement. We also need to tell the minions that there is a damsel in play. We will do that shortly. Atticus. Hello, Atticus.
Hello. This is a miracle. I've drawn a blue token in one of your games.
It is very, very rare. I love the courtier on this script. There's a lot of potential to do with it. What do you think you're going to do with it tonight?
Tonight, nothing. Let's wait and see what people do tomorrow.
All right. Let us see if you survive until tomorrow.
Yep. Thank you.
Technically, the Fearmonger is an additional good win condition, but it will be very, very hard for good to actually trigger it, since Mikey doesn't know who the rest of the good team is or who the evil team is. And the Fearmonger's ability is, if you nominate and execute them, their team loses. So unless Mikey can be very, very sure that the person they chose is evil, they might not even want to make their pick. All right, let's announce the Fearmonger choice.
Yep.
That
was the poison.
I have terrible news, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
The fearmonger
Yay!
has chosen a new target.
Ooh.
Oh no.
I hope it's me.
But we know one minion.
It was there 2 days ago when I got successfully Fearmonger executed and ended a game on day 2.
To be fair, you are either the demon or the fearmonger target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are the only 2 options. Yeah, so either way, don't kill me. It's easy.
Yeah, we shouldn't kill you.
I mean, you could not.
Alright, are we going to show the librarian, the mutant, or the damsel? I think both of them are quite fun. We could even show the librarian, both outsiders, as the mutant. That might be fun, since neither of them are likely to be claiming outsider. I think we're going to show the mutant. I think that's more fun. And then we will choose someone else. Give the knight and the librarian the same pings. We can give the knight and the librarian the same pings. I think that's a little bit too weak for the knight. I think I'd rather give the knight a different name so that they can spread more information about. Let's tell them that Stanley and we could point Amber as a possible mutant, since Amber's doing shenanigans. The thing about Amber's shenanigans is that the evil team might just kill Amber fairly early on. On the other hand, the evil team doesn't know that the apprentice is making a second alchemist, so they're probably just assuming that the other alchemist is a fearmonger and aren't as worried about it as they would be about a good goblin. Alright, so let's tell Lars that Stanley or Amber is the mutant.
I will claim Fearmonger so I can...
Hello, hello.
Hello.
I am
Who's
here
got
to
my
tell
books?
you that either Stanley or Amber is the mutant.
Excellent. Thank you.
Good luck. Alright, we're up to the knight. We are up to the knight. We have no dreamer to have to worry about. So let's give the knight Moonlight. And let's give the knight these. I think that's fun to give the damsel. We could also give an evil character, but I think we're fine like this. Hello, Val.
Hello.
Dave says hello as well.
Hi, Dave.
I'm here to tell you 2 characters who are not the demon. Those 2 characters are Moonlight and Deez.
Moonlight and Deez. Oh, I can't even be poisoned, so this is...
You could be poisoned by a philosopher. Drunk by a philosopher.
Oh dear. If a philosopher has gone night 1, we're gonna have some issues.
Take it up with the philosopher. Alright, last thing we have is to wake up Allie and give her the chance to use her ability, and to tell Barry their alignment. I think we're also going to make Barry good. I think evil is just fine here. The butcher is not overly powerful. And extra nominations are just as likely to be harmful as helpful in this case. So let's make the butcher good as well.
Hello,
Allie. Would you like to use your ability?
Yeah, go for it. May as well get it out of the way.
Who's it gonna be?
Who do I think isn't evil? That is the problem. You know what? Fuck it. Let's give it to Lars.
Give it to Lars. Where is Lars? Where is Lars?
At the top.
On the left. All right. We will give it to Lars and see what Lars thinks
Thank
about
you.
that.
Bye.
I'm sure Joey will be down for that.
What am I down for?
Whale bucket.
Interesting. I have a whale bucket. Oh, not on this screen. I have a whale bucket logo I can toggle. Now screen can see the whale bucket symbol.
Yeah. I also have a whale bucket I can toggle.
Oh.
But what about Veil Bucket?
No.
Oh no.
Why not? I don't see any issues.
Let's do it.
I feel like we should do a Veiled game at some point on stream. That'd be fun.
We'll do that.
Hello.
Hello.
One more thing. Ali is the night watchman.
Excellent. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Look at that.
Hey, I'm willing to try.
I would try it once.
I
I
have
think
tried.
everyone would collectively agree, God, why did we try that? And it probably won't happen
Yeah.
again.
Like, I'm not waking in the night, so I could be one of these 50 roles.
All right. If Barry does not answer us, we will just move on without them, and they will find out their alignment eventually. We will give them one last chance. Alrighty.
Oh, so like guessing your Omni ability.
Yeah, so you could do that with World Bucket Veiled.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. I have died in the night, as has 35 viewers who are watching the game with me. We will all be much happy if you can get revenge for us. And some of them might be happier than others, depending on how they voted in the predictions. So go work on that. I'll give you a few minutes.
Awesome.
Hello.
Hello, sorry, I didn't have the audio alert on, so I only saw it just as it disappeared. Am I good?
You are good.
Yes,
You are
I'm
the
the safest
best.
person to nominate.
Good luck.
Bye.
I can just come out with this because I am the good snitch. So if you're evil, you already know that.
Oh, that's an unfortunate ability for the apprentice.
Yep,
Okay, I'll say I'm either the dreamer, the balloonist.
The only thing is that the apprentice can't actually get the snitch ability since it has to be a townsfolk, but we won't point that out.
Interesting.
I obviously haven't dreamt you if I'm the dreamer.
No. What would be the point?
You're either the good apprentice or the bad apprentice.
But I also think that that's not necessarily true, because I am the Philo dreamer. And I just want to offer you that you can take that bluff if you need it, because, you know.
Because what?
So the evil team doesn't find you, Amber.
Okay.
Alright,
Okay,
so
cool.
you can claim Philo if you want. I'll figure something out.
You made a very good Snack Day one. Well done.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you very much. My plan was simply I think Lou's evil and is claiming to have dreamt me as a damsel, but we'll see how that goes.
Maybe.
Honestly, I don't mind looking evil.
Maybe. All right.
Cool.
But if you're
Thank
evil,
you.
they will never execute you for being goblin. Right, let me figure out one thing with the controls. Got it.
I'm either the librarian, the philosopher who went librarian, or the philosopher who went snitch.
Philo, librarian, or snitch. Got it. Making my life easier.
Balloonist, fisherman, and then I guess I'm a balloonist with a ping on, I don't know, Valkyrie.
Yeah, so for
Doesn't say
chats,
anything yet. Would you like me to use it like soon-ish, or
the
should
assassin.
I? Because there's no other reason for multiple kills, right? If I don't use
Yeah.
it, then you or Lou could claim goblin or whatever. Or
Yeah.
Hey.
Hello.
I'm wondering. I just want to let you in on what I'm doing, because I'm telling people that I'm the good snitch to see if anybody goes, "That's not a townsfolk." And so far, nobody's said it of the two people I've asked. I'm also waiting to come across a minion who's like, "Oh," so then I can target them. But yeah, I'm currently a little bit stuck for what to back into if anyone challenges.
Yeah, so as soon as you claimed snitch,
I
I muted myself to the person you were talking with, and I pointed out to town that wouldn't actually work since snitch isn't the townsfolk.
No, it doesn't. Nobody said it yet. I'm going to wait and see if anybody does.
It would be fun, though. I would love to give the apprentice the damsel ability at some point.
Yeah, oh man, that would be horrible. All right, thanks. That's
Bye-bye.
Bye.
2.
assassin. If you are the dreamer, I have heard of a philosopher that went dreamer.
Oh, really? That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Well, we'll have to kill them then, so I can.
It's not me.
So
Oh, so you're a good kill then. Thank you.
Oh, I caught her. Him.
What did
sorry.
we miss?
I caught him. So Lou was like, "Oh, I'm the philosopher dreamer, and I've seen your role." I was like, "All right, cool." And then there's awkward silence. And I was like, "So what am I then?" And he's like, "Oh, a role that doesn't want to be outed." I was like, "That's wrong." And he's like, "What do you mean?" And I was like, "I'm the night watchman." "Oh, are you?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, well, I'm not a psychopath trying to find a damsel." And just laughs. Brilliant. Right, bye.
Yeah, I saw that in a previous chat with Amber. Lou was really trying hard to fish for the damsel. Let's give Roar some savant info. Hello.
Hello. I am doing my savant bluff.
Alright.
So
I
if
will-
you could just pretend you're talking.
Yeah, I will tell you that either the fearmonger chose a good player, or the damsel is seated in a position around the circle.
Okay. I will tell you. I'm gonna say that I got good should be beware when nominating, or there are more strangers than usual in town.
Interesting.
Thanks.
Good luck.
Bye.
All
Okay.
right, welcome back to town, everybody. A moment to discuss amongst yourselves for any psychopaths, alchemist psychopaths, apprentice psychopaths to come out and do their damage. Lou?
I think Ellie was kind of worried about being framed as the demon, so I'm just gonna kill her, please.
No.
All right, Ellie is dead.
Wow. Well.
Oh, okay, fun. Well, there's
We
the
know our two
psychopath.
minions.
Barry?
Well, there you go, Amber. Amber dragged me into a conversation, and I don't know if this was a play to try and find out if I was evil or not, but Amber just said to me, I'm a minion and I don't know who the rest of the evil team are. Are you evil? So, you should talk to Lou tomorrow, Amber, if you're evil.
Oh,
And
we've
also-
already had a great
I
conversation.
think this is.
I think Amber should stay alive.
Okay, well, I've got 2 executions and I'll be using them both on Amber.
Oh, for fucking hell, child.
No, but like, for information of my fellow evil team, I had a conversation with Amber where I did what I did to everyone and claimed to be the dreamer who saw her as the damsel, and she seemed more agreeing with that than other people. This is not an official guess, obviously, but just for information.
So you're claiming there's a poppy grower in play and you don't know who your evil team is?
Sure.
That certainly seemed to be what Amber was claiming, but I don't. Then they were like, "Oh, I was just testing you."
All right.
And Lou, you're not claiming alchemist, you are just full-on psychopath.
No, I'm the philo dreamer alchemist who's a psychopath. Uh-huh.
All right, guys. Nominations are open.
Can I nominate Rose?
Amber. That was Amber?
Yep.
Nominates Roars. Tell us why.
I think I've heard about 7 evil pings on Rose. I think this is a fantastic nomination for town. We should really go through with it.
Okay, so
ignore the announcement last night.
Roars or defense?
I have not heard any evil pings on me so far. I mean, people might not be telling me, which is rude. Tell your pings. But no, I'm not quite.
Guys, this is totally gonna happen. Amber's gonna manage to get killed tonight, and the game is gonna end day 1. Very well done.
Down Roars as the imp during the night, just as a guess.
All right. 6 is enough to place Roars on the block.
If the demon could just put their hand up as well, that would be great.
Sure, yeah, of course.
Yes, sorry.
Hands up, Moonlight. Like,
Let's go, evil team. We've got this.
4 is not enough. Roars is safe for the day.
Barry nominates Amber.
Barry nominates Amber. Tell us why.
I think Amber might be a very sad fearmonger.
Amber, your defense.
I am clearly the goblin. I don't know what it is.
For fuck's sake.
Is that a claim of
The
goblin,
two,
Amber?
the two outed minions means I'm clearly the goblin.
Amber has claimed goblin. 6 is enough to place Amber on the block.
Lou has to be psychopath.
Mikey could be the
There has to be a
fearmonger. Mikey
fearmonger.
could be evil and no, Mikey could have the fearmonger ability, so Amber could genuinely be the goblin.
Oh well, fuck it. Game on you.
Like 4 minions.
Okay, I'm gonna have to pipe up now because that's 7 people. I'm the, annoyingly, the apprentice alchemist fearmonger. So I'm good fearmonger, and the fact so Amber could be the goblin, and I think Barry is on the evil team, and this was a ploy to get Amber on the block.
Stanley nominates Lou.
Stanley nominates Lou. Tell us why.
I was the rock, paper, scissors champion 5 times in my school.
Lou, your defense?
That was probably too long ago. You've probably fell off.
Oh!
If you two think Stanley is old, do either vote or not vote for this.
Lars, that's
7 to
and
tie,
Stanley now.
8 to die.
Oh, Atticus too, Moonlight. And if you want to be old, you can be old too.
I had all 3 of them, don't worry.
No, not my psychopath.
10 is enough. Lou is on the block. And since you are unlikely
I'll nominate
to be
Zeno,
beating
please.
That's why.
Zeno's probably good, and I don't like that.
Zeno, your defense?
Yeah, I'm probably good, so don't kill me.
Alright, 10 to tie, 11 to die.
Oh, the sad little dings of the evil team.
I really think we might be the alchemist, personally.
If there are no further nominations.
Can I call for the exile of Barry?
What?
Amber calls for the exile of Barry. That's why.
I'm the Fengu. I'm worried Barry's going to nominate me when Lou gets executed. And I don't want to die before I can jump.
Barry, your defense?
Don't you want to have the chance for me to nominate the psychopath when they win Rochambeau the first time?
No, that's my evil team.
Alright. There are... it doesn't matter how many players there are. Barry is a traveler. This is a call for exile. 7 is enough to exile Barry. Dead players can vote without using their death vote. So 7 is enough.
Lou, I think we should chat tomorrow.
I think being
Sure,
Barry's
Amber.
a good idea regardless, because...
Hey!
But, well, only because there's a chance that you are evil, and...
Well,
we don't
back
really
at
want
ya.
evil. Yeah. But...
Alright.
I've literally claimed fearmonger. To be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, but alchemist fearmonger.
Um,
That's why we have a goblin and a psychopath.
I'd
Lou-
like to nominate Mikey for exile, please.
Lou nominates Mikey for exile. Tell us why.
When I survive the Rochambeau, Mikey as the apparently good fearmonger could simply nominate me and win, and I don't like that.
Mikey, your
That
defense?
was my plan for tomorrow. That's my plan for tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah, please don't.
7 is enough to place... 7 is enough to exile Mikey.
Can you place fearmonger on a dead player? Oh, you
No,
can.
it has to be like... I think it has to be
Choose a player.
choose a
yeah,
player. Yeah,
it could be
technically you could. It's
Oh,
less
yeah,
likely
never
to go
mind.
through, though.
1
This
is
might be the
not
case of
enough.
a demon might have to kill a traveler tonight.
Lou is set for execution. Please play rock, paper, scissors. Let me know, Lou and Stanley, when you are ready, and I will 3, 2, 1, go you.
Go on,
Ready?
Stanley.
Ready, Lou?
Yeah.
3,
I'm going rock.
2, 1, go!
Fuck.
Lou is executed
Yes!
and dies.
Told you.
Yes, Stanley.
Barry, would you like to make a nomination?
Yes, I'd like to nominate Amber for execution, please.
Tell us why.
Because of the conversation Amber had with me.
Amber, your defense?
Fun fact, Mikey's evil. I'm the alchemist goblin. We could win right now after killing Lou.
1, 2, 3,
Wait,
4,
is that you
5,
giving
6,
Goblin?
7, 8, 9, 10,
And I claim
11,
goblin.
11 players, so 6 is enough to place Amber on the block, or to execute Amber straight up.
There is a chance that Amber could be good because the apprentice doesn't have to be a not in play ability. So
It
we
could also be the
have
damsel.
2 alchemists.
Oh, that's true. I didn't think about that.
Amber is not executed. Good night, everybody.
I
could also just be the goblin.
Yeah, that was the worry.
Or the boom dandy.
That would be more
I don't
fun.
know.
That was a crazy day. That was fantastic. Wow. Ups and downs and ups and downs. Yeah, the demon really has to kill Mikey now. We didn't even think about that. But hopefully either the demon or the assassin will do so. So they have a couple of chances to get this right. Let's start with Atticus.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
I would like to drink with the goblin.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
It's hard to catch fish with scissors.
Yeah.
Feel like it.
That was a very good choice. It means they can safely execute Amber today, since Atticus will be vouching for them being drunk if they believe Atticus, which they may or may not do so. Let's have a word with our fearmonger. Hello, hello. Who will your fear be mongering today?
So, just to clarify, because the fearmonger is based on execution, not death, I could execute the psychopath, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great.
Good.
In which case, look, I've got another stream to get to, so I'm going to choose Lou.
All right, thank you.
Thanks.
This will be fun. Let's just double check we're doing everything right. Let's announce that fearmonger. Welcome, everybody. Unfortunately, the fearmonger has chosen a new target. Are you afraid? Are you shaking?
I'm quaking in my boot.
Mildly irritated.
That was a crazy day.
I really thought that was going to work. I had so much faith.
It was very close until Mikey ruined all your plans.
I know. I don't think this is going to work, but I'm just going to keep going with it anyway. I think there's probably not a poppy grow based on what Lou said, so I might just die.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
All right, let's bring in the demon and then the assassin. Hello.
Hello.
How are you feeling about this game?
Oh, it's interesting. So, I don't mind that Lou died so early, to be honest, because I have a feeling that Mikey is being truthful about being the alchemist fearmonger, and I feel like he may have just picked Amber, which means that, like, if that nomination goes through tomorrow, that could be an easy win for evil. But I will say that it's making me like a little bit nervous. You know, I've only got 1 minion left. Maybe I've got.
You do know, since they mentioned this in town, I think it's only fair to point out that a fearmonger could choose a dead player.
Could choose a dead player. Oh yeah, true. But yeah. Oh no. Okay, that's gonna be tough. Oh well, Mikey's the evil fearmonger, so it's fine. Definitely. Okay, who do I kill? I kind of feel like I could kill. I haven't talked to a lot of people. Who's likely to have a good ability? Let's go with these.
These it is. Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
That was the worst possible choice. I did try to give them an out, but they did not take it. So whether they kill Amber today or they kill Lou today, I'm guessing this game is going to end poorly. Let me see if I know how to moderate. I don't think I know how to moderate. Someone figured out how to moderate. Thank you, Steve. All right, let's give Sino a chance to maybe bring this back from the brink. Hello.
Hello, hi. I'm not using it. The thing is, Ross said to me he wanted his minions to kind of lay low for a while, see what else is going on, and I think that's not happening. But no, I'm not using it. Maybe tomorrow.
All right, thank you.
Let's see if I can live one more day. Bye.
That was probably a good choice, given that if the evil team also heard of an assassin, that's just too many minions and they would understand exactly what's happening. But I don't think there's any way to solve this, to save this for the good team. The only thing we could potentially do is keep an eye on Stanley like a hawk and see if he accidentally breaks madness. None of the good team is waking up. In fact, there are actually no continuous townsfolk information left. And so we will just give a few seconds after Sino's choice or lack thereof before we wake up the good team and see what happens. Do we give Mikey Roar's backseat since nothing's changed? I think we can give Roar's backseat. I think we'll allow him since he messaged me before we ended the night, and we'll give a little bit of an extra chance. Hello.
Oh.
I saw your message. Would you like to change your decision?
The question is, so maybe, but so I'm in two minds about it. Because if we kill Mikey, that kind of confirms Mikey. If we Sino may have already chosen to kill Mikey as a second assassin kill, but maybe not because we'd said about her saving it. Yeah, screw it, I'll kill Mikey.
All right.
Cool, thanks.
Oh well, I think that was fair for Evil to give them one more chance to win, even though I think it's likely that Amber is going to get executed tonight to end the game. But let's see what they do with it.
Actually, I'm really enjoying reading this. Thanks, Lars.
Speaking of things Mikey is really enjoying death.
Yeah, good team, baby.
Oh, poor demon.
Had to kill a traveler.
I think dying might be a little bit harder for you.
That's really fun.
I'm the dreamer.
Give me an actual hard claim.
Dreamer.
Okay, who'd you dream? And as what?
I dreamt you as the fearmonger or the fisherman.
Stanley. Don't lie to me. I never lied to you.
Well, to be honest, you didn't lie to me. You were quite upfront with your role. But I am the dreamer, so you can tell your demon to kill me.
Yeah, in general, demons shouldn't need to waste kills on travelers, but they didn't have many choices here.
Ooh,
If you're the courtier.
That's an option. If I'm the courtier, I could do that. Okay,
you
that's
could drink with the goblin. Yeah.
Fisherman, balloonist, or knight. Excellent. Yes.
I might ask my fisherman question today.
I'll hop out then.
Yeah, thank you. Got a bluff fisherman.
All right. I will tell you that you should definitely execute the demon.
That is really sound game-winning advice, and I will take that on board.
Good luck with that.
Thank you.
No.
Come on, Val. There's nothing bad happening
No,
here.
I'm leaving, Lou.
I'm being kind to you, Val. Let's play a game, Val.
I'm left in town with some evils. This is awful.
And the night before, I learned someone who is also claiming townsfolk. So I think one
Well,
of you is lucky.
Well, it must be the other person then. Like, they must be an outsider. I'm the dreamer, so definitely a townsfolk. Who was
You
it?
are the okay. On the first night, I learned Valkyrie, who claimed the top four kind of role. Well, on the script, I guess top 3.
4. Okay. Well, they could be an outsider trying to hide.
Yeah, and so if you're the dreamer, what did you dream?
I dreamt you as the balloonist.
Okay, and what minion did you get for me, or what demon, or whatever?
Imp.
Imp. Yeah, that's of course me.
Well, you must know I'm good because I killed the psychopath. So
That is a point in your favor. Yes, you are the still the rock paper scissors champion.
yeah, and I've got a good ping on me now, so I'm probably the most confirmed person in town. So
that's perfect. Okay, which would of course be like a washerwoman ping or something, right? Okay.
Yep, definitely a washerwoman. Okay.
Cool.
So, welcome back to town, everybody. If we have any other psychopaths in town, now's your chance to kill as well.
Can I claim Bone Collected and kill Atticus?
All right, there is no effect.
No.
Atticus?
Atticus claims Lars and Ali Bear's Moonlight.
Moonlight is moonlighted.
Don't involve me. I'm dead.
All right. Nominations are open.
Seeing as I've got to go in a minute and it hasn't happened yet, I'd like to nominate Lars.
Barry nominates Lars. Tell us why.
It wouldn't be a grim game without me nominating Lars.
True. Yeah, I'm the
I'm the one person who definitely can't be the fearmonger, even if Mikey's lying.
I'm the final snitch, so my work is done.
5 to place Lars on the block.
Also, I am good. If people are reluctant to vote on this just because you think I'm evil, I've not actually spoken to Lars this game.
I have, and we can still kill him. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just voting on because he pulled this the last time and was a demon, so.
Yeah.
Lars is on the block.
You can tell her this time.
One sec,
Mikey calls for the exile of Barry.
Mikey calls for the exile of Barry. Tell us why.
He could still be evil, and I don't know if the good team want to take the risk on that and having a sudden extra death today.
Barry, your defense?
I will be leaving the game in a minute, so do what you like.
7 to exile Barry.
That's my friend.
Give me the full pie.
I
Oh.
won't. On the off chance he hits the demon, like.
Barry, I'm the demon.
5 is not enough. Barry is safe for the day.
And stop
Sorry,
claiming Goblin.
I need a storyteller.
Hello.
I forgot to do my savant bluff, so this is my savant bluff. Because I can still do it now, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. So cool. Can you give me pretend options? And I will make it up from there.
I will tell you that either both travelers are good, or the fearmonger picked you.
Okay. Cool. I will make up some info. Thanks.
All right. Just to be clear, my info happened to be real savant info, but I was just bullshitting random things to make it look to town like I was actually giving him savant information. All right.
Excellent.
If there are no further nominations,
Lars
Please
nominates
lift
Valkyrie.
us.
Lars nominates Valkyrie. Valkyrie. That's why.
Yeah, we haven't spoken. I don't have a claim from you. Might be the demon.
Valkyrie, are you the demon?
I'm not the demon to Lou or Amber, I can confirm. Also, the Child of Destiny has picked me, so
Yes.
I'm fine to die if we want to lift this off of Lars. I don't know what Lars is. We have not spoken.
6 to die, 7 to die.
This is important.
Just saying, she has an impeccable record.
Yes.
Although she is licking me currently. Go away.
We need 6 on this.
Lars is currently my demon, so I'd rather.
I have to drop out now, Joey. So I'm excited to see if I nominated the demon.
Oh no, I was about to give Barry a second nomination before they went.
Nah, it's all right. I'm sure I've got it. I'm sure I've got it with Lars. It's fine. Consider this my cleaver drop.
Please lift it.
Final call for nominations. Bye, Barry.
I gotta go as well.
Bye,
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
Bye.
Stanley nominates Heather.
Stanley nominates Heather. That's why.
We haven't spoken so far today, and I put that down as Heather hiding from my super sharp, keen demon hunting abilities.
Heather, your defense?
I pinged you earlier and you ran off with Barry, and then Barry came back into town and said you were evil. So you went from one person who can read you to another person who might be able to read you. I'm not evil. I'm not willing to lift it given what Lars has claimed to me. So if they lied, then that's their fault. But we should not kill me. I am actually useful.
If Heather
Why
is
would you
useful to
lie?
you, please put down your hand. Otherwise, 6 to die, 7 to die.
I think Stanley believes my claim, so this is fine.
I believe you, Lars.
I also believe Lars fully.
3 is not enough. I think you are not going to be lifting this, and so Lars.
Please lift this.
Can I claim Minion and guess Atticus is a damsel?
Amber claims Minion and guesses Atticus as the damsel. There is no effect. Lars is executed and dies. Good night, everybody.
Oh, that wasn't my demon. Cool. I really thought that was my demon.
Yeah, I assumed so.
All right. Breathing a little
nearly
looser
messed
now
up
that those
yesterday.
travelers are out of the game.
Yeah, weight is lifted. Because I'm pretty sure both of them were good. None of them came talk to me, and told me I was a demon. So, let's think. So Atticus has got some weakish bluffs, but maybe I haven't talked to Dee still. Amber is reading so sus that it's worth keeping her around for now, but she could be something that's just collecting info. What to do? She could be. I know she's not the dreamer because that's what Cena was. So based on the information I have, I feel like Atticus might be an outsider. I'll go with D's. I was gonna kill her yesterday.
All right, thank you.
Good. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, that was an unfortunate choice. On the other hand, looking at these night pings, if Evil is going to make it all the way to Final 2, they do need to get both night pings out of the way, or at least one of them. Moonlight is not going to be the frame, but might be better to keep alive at this point in the game. Let's see if Cena wants to use their kill tonight. Hello.
Hello. I'm you.
You're what?
I'm not using it.
You are not
Can
using
you
it.
hear
All
me?
right. Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Bye. Yeah, that assassin can be really powerful if they can leave it late enough to end the game earlier than expected. I don't think any of the good players are expecting there to still be an assassin in this game. But they do need to survive long enough for that to happen. and nothing else happens. Simple day. So let us wake everybody up. Good morning, everybody, except for these who died in the night.
Turn into a cat. No. Oh, the cat.
Have you
They
done?
just killed the damsel.
Oh, great. And
So
those
you were really the librarian?
Yeah, I saw a mutant between Stanley and Amber.
Well, do you know which one it might be?
I'm fairly sure it's not Amber.
Assassin wouldn't
Amber
necessarily
versus
confirm the
Amber.
Alchemist Goblin.
The one
It could still
claiming
just be
Goblin.
that Amber
Oh,
is
never mind.
just
Yeah.
the assassin.
Yeah, never mind.
But is she the demon?
The issue for the evil team is that they're also suspecting Amber might just be the damsel, so they kind of want to leave her alive. There's enough. There's enough chaos happening here that somehow the evil team is just squeaking by while all the good players tear at each other, even though there's a million extra good win conditions here floating about. Welcome back to town, everybody. Lou, would you like to try to kill someone with your ability? Hold on, we have technical difficulties. Someone say something?
It's kept up so far.
All right. Chat, hopefully we are back. Let me know if you can hear anything. It'll take a second for the stream to come back. I am multiple seconds behind time. But in like 15 seconds or so, once chat is back, chat can hear me. All right, we are back. Situation saved. Amber.
I'd like to gossip that Dee's star passed to me last night.
All right, heard.
I'm a minion. I'm holding up Amber's token right now.
Yeah, one way it turns out to fix the stream is just to completely crash OBS. Ooh, look at all those gift subs. Thank you very much. I don't know how to pronounce your name. CMCC Lanahan. For
Well, that's Courtney.
That's who?
Courtney.
Courtney. Thank you, Courtney, for 5 gift subs. Atticus, you have your hand raised.
I would like to nominate Amber.
Wait,
Atticus. Nominations
who's
are
Lou?
open.
Did we hear
Atticus.
Lou's damsel guess?
Oh, I did not hear Lou's damsel guess. Lou, did you want
I
to guess the damsel?
only said like 5 times that Amber is the damsel, but
Oh, sorry, I didn't hear you. Lou has guessed that Amber is the damsel, and congratulations go to the game continuing.
Hey.
yeah, I figured that. Well played, Amber.
Atticus nominated Amber. That's why.
I will pass the accusation to Ali.
Yeah, I get to talk. I have a good authority from a Courtnier that they have poisoned or drunk, whatever you call it, the goblin, so we can kill Amber without a goblin claim.
Amber, your defense?
I mean, I'm still going to claim Goblin even if it kills me.
Amber
But it's
claimed
safe
Goblin.
killer. But we can do it because the goblin is drunk and nothing will happen apart from Amber dying.
If you two think nothing will happen except for Amber dying, 4 is enough to place Amber on the block.
Oh, this is fun. You all know I'm going to drop on myself.
No, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it.
Yeah,
They're
I
not
don't
going to
think
do it.
we do.
Yeah, that would.
Yeah.
No good goblin win.
You're just wasting it!
It lasts 3 days, but we don't know who this person is. They could be the
1
demon.
is not enough.
Yeah.
Amber is safe for the day.
Yeah.
I'd love to nominate Heather.
Amber nominates Moonlight. Tell us why.
Mikey was the apprentice assassin. I am the apprentice fearmonger. Day one it was on Rose, and now it's currently on Heather. I
You're
think we
not
should
an
do this.
apprentice.
I know, I'm the actual fearmonger.
Moonlight, your defense?
I don't think I need one from whatever the hell that was.
4 is enough to place Moonlight on the block.
We get 4 on this. I think it's really important.
No.
Oh, I definitely press my space bar in time.
1 is not enough. Moonlight is safe for the day.
Is that directed at me?
I'm also fucking muted and I've just turned my camera off. Fucking hell.
There is
Right.
no drunk reminder on Amber because Amber is not actually
I've
the
also
goblin.
heard on good
Amber is the
information
alchemist who has the goblin ability.
that... Oh shit, I forgot what I was going to say.
I moved my face
Fuck,
from
what
the
was it?
game to here so that I can make facial
Oh,
reactions. at
the
chaos that's
evils are
happening
sitting
this
in a
game.
row. So Valkyrie's also not a bad shout, just saying.
You can execute me. I'm fine to die. So
Stanley nominates Valkyrie.
Stanley nominates Valkyrie. Anything to add?
I don't actually think Valkyrie is evil. I think my main candidates for evil have actually already been nominated this round, but there is a fringe world where Valkyrie could be evil, and it would help close out that world if we killed her.
Valkyrie, your defense?
yeah, I'm fine to be executed if we don't have a better execution. I think the evils for me, obviously, well, there's at least one very obvious one, and a second very obvious one. I think the demon is between 2 people for me.
Alright, 4 to place Valkyrie on the block.
But yeah, if you are worried about the evils who are sitting in a row, I'm guessing, yeah, but I'm fine to die. I knew that was going to happen.
Final call for nominations.
Heather nominates Stanley.
Heather nominates Stanley. Tell us why.
Has been avoiding me, finally got him in a conversation, and it did not go well for Stanley. Doesn't mean he's evil, of course, but I don't think this is bad from what little information somebody is giving me. So, yeah.
This is the
Stanley, your
worst kill today.
defense?
A, I killed the psychopath. B, I am in multiple good pings, and people will know that. I'd be very interested to see who's voting on me, seeing as I've got loads of confirmation on me.
4.
Stanley isn't quite a lot of good pings, so this is not a good idea.
Then I don't think we should kill Stanley.
Stanley is one of the people I trust. So.
Final call for nominations.
Stanley, I'm thank you
Can I
jumping to you
nominate
tonight.
Rose?
Who was that? Valkyrie?
Valkyrie, yes.
Tell us why.
I think I trust some people in town. Rose is not one of them. Could be the demon, since I think the minions are elsewhere.
Where's your defense?
I've told some people in town what I am. I'm trying to decide if it's good for me to die or not at this point. Probably not, but it's not the worst either.
4, to place Roars on the block.
Yeah, thought that was going to happen.
4 is enough.
Why would I want to kill Roars?
Roars is on
Roars
the
is
block.
really good.
Rose nominates.
Is anyone left?
Roars nominates Atticus. That's why.
I'm not the worst kill, but I would prefer not to die. But I also haven't heard anything. Like, all of the things I've heard from Atticus, I think, are a double claim.
Atticus, your defense?
I'm not the worst kill. But kill me tomorrow.
4 to kill Atticus tomorrow.
I mean,
Sorry, 4 to tie. 5 to die. Yeah, so the goblin ability says you have to claim to be goblin. Usually it's understood that claiming alchemist goblin is good enough, but for
I know
extra
I'm
clarity,
That was
some
the
players
intention.
will claim I am the goblin, and then clarify
I nominated
outside
my
of
demon.
claiming the ability, they will claim I am actually the alchemist. 2 is not enough. I do not know if there are very many executions, nominations you can still make, so final call for nominations. Roars is executed and dies. Good night, everybody.
Oh, okay.
This
I
was
feel
a
like
game.
we stumbled on that, but okay.
Yeah.
This was the game.
I didn't want to push off too hard.
The prediction this game was, will the game reach final 2? It really should have been, will the game reach an alternative win condition, which is what I intended, but unfortunately the game did not reach final 2. And so the outcome of that is no. There were a lot of alternative win conditions this game, starting with Deez, who was your damsel. Deez was an early kill by Roars, your Kazali.
Oh, you did.
Roars, your Kazali chose Lou to be the psychopath. A sensible choice. Roars' other minion, the Fearmonger, was actually the apprentice, who actually wasn't the minion. They were the alchemist Fearmonger. They were indeed the good Fearmonger, and so Roars had to kill them quite early on. The other minion, of course, as you are all aware, was Amber. No, actually, Amber was also your alchemist. Amber was your alchemist goblin, and we were very, very close to getting a day one win for good with a lot of votes on Amber, the good goblin. And nobody really saw that coming, including the evil team, since there was already an alchemist fearmonger from their perspective, until that traveler came and outed what had happened. The actual other minion was Sino, who was your assassin, who was waiting for the perfect moment to use their kill. Stanley was indeed acting quite suspicious this game. That's because Stanley was the mutant, as seen by Lars the librarian. Ali was your night watchman. Valkyrie was your knight, who saw Deez and Heather the Raven Keeper. And Atticus was your courtier, who drunk with the goblin on night 2 or 3, which didn't do anything, but would have possibly allowed you to more calmly kill Amber and get the good one. And that was a game of psychosocial. That was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, we were so cooked. I was tempted to try and push it off harder, but I feel like any more push than that, and you
I
guys
don't
would
know.
have just like
Could I even nominate anyone even there anymore except for myself?
I think
Because
it was
don't
just
think
you.
I
think it was
Yeah.
just
yeah, and that
there was
that
no way.
wouldn't done anything.
I was tempted to nominate Sino, but I was like, Sino's unspent. I'm like, the only way we can potentially win, claw this back, is if Sino survives.
I wanted my goblin win so badly.
I wanted to kill more people.
I'm sorry, Lou.
Stanley is undisputedly the king of rock paper scissors. Not just in
Yeah.
school, apparently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Even at his, as Lou says, advanced age.
Come on, mate! Leave me alone. Jeez.
It's okay,
I'm happy.
he's
I only
young.
just
He
worked
thinks
out how-
everybody's old.
Yeah, I only just worked out how to change my hands, so I was going to go paper, but changed at the last minute.
I was so confident Mikey was evil because obviously I knew I was an alchemist.
Yeah.
Wow.
Was Barry evil or was Barry good?
No, both travelers were good this game.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Thank you
I
for
thought I
playing.
outed Damsel to Barry. If Barry
Very
was
rare
evil,
people
All right,
tell
we're
people.
going to take a few minute break from stream, and I will try to fix the issues we have with stream lagging during that break as well. So stream, be right back.
Hey, no.
Welcome back, everybody. We have added our favorite European penguins to our stream team here.
I love being European.
Let us know at the end of the day what it's like being European versus being American and which is better. There's only one answer that'll get you invited back to this stream.
Mhm.
Amber will be storytelling the script. We will be playing a fun new script with Leviathan and Baffin. I am very excited to be the Leviathan and or Baffin.
Both.
We will start.
I mean, there's time for both. It's going to be bad. It's going to be a quick game.
We will start as soon as Amber is ready. Predictions. Stream is asking for a prediction whether Moonlight will be evil or not.
is your turn this week.
Yep, fair.
If I'm evil together with Moonlight, we can close the prediction really quickly.
I mean, is it really a question?
Or if you're the Mez, Joey, you can
Or
decide
if
who
I'm the
wins.
Mez, or you can decide that. All right, we're gonna open that prediction, and if I am the Mez, we will be making Moonlight evil. If anyone else is the Mez, they should also be making Moonlight evil.
Well, people know where to put their money on then.
Or what happens if Moonlight is the Mez? Then who becomes evil?
Oh, I'd probably go turn Joey anyway.
Yeah.
Bring chat in.
Yeah.
I don't know if Stream is actually here with us though.
Uh-oh,
Stream.
spaghetti.
Oh no.
Can Stream hear us? Oh, yes, Stream
Anyone
can hear us.
remember what
I
we
was
just
just. That was my computer. No, that was my fault. That was my fault. The prediction is: will Moonlight end the game evil?
I like that. I like this.
There's no snake charmer, is there? No, so what if I'm evil, I'm going to be evil the whole game.
Once you're evil, you're evil.
Locked in evil.
give a minute. The thing is, if you vote against the majority on this poll, you stand to get a lot of points here.
Mm.
But we all know Moonlight's going to be evil.
This is why I don't play Leviathan games.
Right.
Right.
Unexpected.
We are ready to go.
The odds started with like 70% in Moonlight's favor of not being evil, and now they're up to 90% Moonlight will be evil.
That's one person. Two things before we get started. Remember, if you receive a lunatic token, it means you are the demon. Don't say, I think there's been a mistake. I've received this token. Secondly, the only jinx that matters on this script is Boffin Village Idiot. If there is a spare token, the Boffin can give the demon the Village Idiot ability, and that can make an in-play Village Idiot drunk, if there's only one of them. Yeah, just let's have her back. There we go. With that said, here's your rolls. Good night.
I would like to swap mine, please.
Alright, I'm just going to be assuming we are the drunk Village Idiot.
The Leviathan
and
just
the
sits
demon
there.
got the Village Idiot ability from the Boffin.
I would like to say fondue.
But if we meta the Storyteller...
Nobody else repeat it, just in case.
That's what I wanted. If we meta the Storyteller, Amber might be nice to us and actually give us the ability to not be drunk, since we're the ones streaming. But I wouldn't put my money on that. I'm going to be guessing that we're drunk. See if we can put down a drunk token on us. There we go. Now we're ready.
Right up my alley.
No, I didn't even think about that.
Once the child goes to bed, she will.
Hey!
Alvin, it's been too long. Final odds are 2/3 in favor of Moonlight being evil. Those are pretty good odds. Yeah, this will be a game that will last 5 days, almost certainly. I really like being evil on Leviathan scripts. Unfortunately, that is not the case this time. You can do a lot of shenanigans. But instead we'll just have to find the evil team and get them all killed. We can check Moonlight tonight. I think if we check Moonlight tonight, we can close the prediction straight up, right? We're gonna ask Amber once we make our choice if by picking Moonlight we can just close predictions, and then maybe we'll get some additional information out of him.
I feel like we need to start a game of French toast with chat.
Oh yeah, I forgot Chat was in here with us.
Yeah.
Come on, born assies. Come on, let's do something. I don't know.
All right,
Joey's-
Royce, go ahead.
Joey's
Okay, let me think of something.
Okay.
This is the activity Royce likes playing at night. French toast.
It's
For
not-
those who aren't aware of the game, you'll understand it shortly.
Okay, let's have a think. I'm definitely not looking around my room for inspiration. I don't
Is it a
think.
bread bed again?
I was tempted to make that the word. Okay, I've got one.
Is it closer to French toast or an electrical item?
French toast?
Is
French
it
toast
closer
or...
to...
Sorry, you go first.
I don't have anything in mind. Is it closer to French toast or a pen?
French toast.
Is it closer to French toast or to furniture?
French toast?
Is it French toast?
Come
or
on,
a
Mary, we
game?
need your help here.
French toast.
Is it French toast or a school subject?
French toast.
Is it French toast or a person?
French toast.
Is it just French toast?
No, but I was thinking of doing that one time.
French toast or Blood from the Clocktower character?
French toast.
Fuck's sake.
Is it more
I'm
like
trying to not let
French
you
toast or the feeling of missing out on your future and being depressed about it?
Fucking
French toast. I'm not doing the
dear.
feeling melancholy again.
Thank Christ for that.
That wasn't me who did it, but I'm not doing that.
Fucking.
Is it more
Chat
like
wants
French
to know.
toast
Chat
or
wants to know if
baguette?
it's closer to French toast or a book.
Oh?
French toast.
What was the guess I kind of bugged out?
I really don't want anyone to tunnel, so I'm keeping it at French toast.
Is it more like French toast or French?
French toast.
Is it more like French toast or toast?
Toast, I guess?
All right, we are one step closer to understanding this word. It is closer to toast than to French toast.
Is it closer to toast or to bread?
Let's go bread.
Bread.
Is it closer to bread or Brötchen?
Bread or what?
Brötchen.
Bread.
Oh, fuck. Aw.
I'm just gonna go through every type of German bread that we know.
That's like 1,000.
I know. Is it closer to bread or to food?
Let's go with food.
Is it closer to food or to dinner?
Let's stay with food.
Is it closer to food or to candy?
Or sweets for non-American people.
I resent being called American on the EU
Can
stream.
you say that? Sorry, what was the question again? It was food or
Sweets.
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 Let's go food still.
Hello,
Alright.
Joey.
We're missing out on French toast while we're here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'll be quick.
There's really only one
you-
option
you-
here.
Yeah, you got the best roll. I'm
I
very happy
do.
for you.
We're very happy, but I'm pretty sure. Well, we're debating whether or not we're drunk, whether you would do that to the streamer, or whether you would actually make the streamer less likely to be drunk. But either way, given the poll, we just have to ask for Moonlight's alignment.
You pick Moonlight and you went good.
All right. Does that mean we can end the poll?
Depends how much you trust me.
How much I trust you? I trust you.
And
I
also,
trust
you said at the end of the game.
Yeah, but what could possibly make Moon Knight evil at this point?
That's true.
All right.
Okay. Thank you very
Moon
much.
Knight is good. It looks like the good team has won.
Plastic plant.
Is it closer to a pot?
Plastic plant.
Plastic
looks like while
plant
we weren't
or
here, we
live
got the
love home
plastic
decorations.
Plastic plant.
Plastic plant or something fake?
Plastic plant.
Oh.
I will give you a hint. You're very warm.
Plastic tree.
Plastic plant.
Synthetic grass.
Plastic plant.
Is it one of
Right,
those-
since you're all stuck, I'll bring your silence to an end.
Oh, thank God.
And to tell you what doesn't look like a plastic plant is the ominous fog in the distance that seems to be approaching. You're in day 1 of a Leviathan game. You best be quick and find that demon. Give you.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Joey. Hey, chat.
So there's good news and there's bad news.
Oh, no. Okay.
The good news, or the bad news, is that you started the game good. The good news is that I'm offering you a chance to join the evil team.
Okay, so you're claiming to be the Mez?
You should tell Amber that you really appreciate lollipops.
I should do that, shouldn't I?
Yeah. What did you start as?
I'm the fisherman.
Oh, that's fun.
Hey, Amber. I really appreciate lollipops. Of course, Joey could just be getting me to say things anyway.
I would never do that.
Okay, I guess I will see what happens tonight then.
All right. Good luck with that.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Hello, Ali.
Okay, first of all, it's very sus that you just went straight for Moonlight. And second of all, I don't know if I should tell you this now. You're
You
not
should
the
tell
demon.
me.
Congratulations.
Oh, yes. Excellent. I appreciate not being the demon.
But if you want to say a Mez word, that would be lovely.
Not the demon. What is not the demon? Is that a fortune teller, not the demon? I'm going to mark that as a fortune teller, not the demon. No, I just went to ask Moonlight if they were evil or not, since chat wanted to know, since they could quickly close the prediction if she just told me the truth. But she told me she was good, so I closed the prediction, and No, she wouldn't lie to chat. They would cancel the prediction, and I don't even know how to reverse the prediction after I've given out the points.
You're going to be gutted if she comes out as evil, don't you? Okay,
Well,
but yeah, I'm the
chat will
fortune
be
teller.
disappointed because we already closed the predictions. All right. I will be gutted if Moonlight comes out as evil, but I am tending to trust Moonlight at this point in time.
Okay.
So you should continue your way around the circle until you find those evil demons.
I'm trying my hardest, don't you worry. Right.
Alrighty, good luck. This is going pretty well. We've done a bit of chaos to Moonlight, but I think we have 2 solid claims out there, and I'm pretty confident Moonlight is currently good. Hello, Val.
Hello. What would you like to do?
I'm up for whatever you are.
Do you want to do 2?
Sure.
I'm either a village idiot or the seamstress.
A village idiot or the seamstress. Alright, I will tell you that I am either a village idiot or the seamstress.
Ah, fun.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much.
If you were a village idiot, did you get a good or evil?
I got a good.
Alright, if I was a village idiot, I also got a good.
Nice. Wow, we're figuring out this town so quickly.
Alright, sounds good. That one I trust less than the previous ones. Roars.
Hello.
Are you the demon again?
No, I'm not, thank God. I'll give you, well, I'll give you threes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm either a fortune teller,
Mm-hmm.
a village idiot, or a seamstress.
I have all three of those elsewhere, so you can't be any of those three.
Cool. Well, I can be those three.
Only if you're actually the village idiot.
I mean, I did form the village idiot tribunal in the campfire.
Oh, did you? How many village idiots came to the village idiot tribunal in the campfire?
Well, there were originally like 4 of us, and then there were 5 of us, and then there were 3 of us who actually ended up claiming to be village idiots.
Okay, well, I missed the village idiot tribunal. I too am a village idiot.
Oh, okay, great. Join the next one. We're gonna check Valkyrie tonight.
You're gonna check Valkyrie tonight? Okay, that's good. Valkyrie also claimed village idiot-ish to me, but I got a reading of very sus from them.
Cool. We're gonna check Valkyrie, so let's do that.
All right, sounds good.
We'll have even more tribunal.
All right.
Alright, see you.
Yeah, Atticus doesn't usually turn on his video, and when he does, it's usually to show off his cats. So Amber, did you like the mez word I gave Moonlight?
Yeah, it would definitely be the best word I would give.
All right, let us go back to town and celebrate. For Moonlight will turn evil tonight.
Double R.
Welcome back, everyone. Ali, we'll do it to make you happy. There's a little bit of shenanigans on this script, so if anyone wants to, go for it. Lars.
Yeah, I'd like to claim Elsa here and guess Atticus as the demon and Joey and Lou as the minions.
Thank you. Ross?
I will claim Elsa here and guess Valkyrie as the demon, Heather as a minion, and Joey as a minion.
Thank you. Joey?
I will claim Elsa here and guess Valkyrie as a minion, Sino as a minion, and Atticus as the demon.
Thank you. Lou?
I would like to claim Elsa here and guess Heather as the demon and Atticus and Lou as the minions.
Okay, thank you very much. Atticus?
I would like to claim amnesiac, point at Joey and say discombobulated.
Thank you. Penguins?
I would like to say charcuterie.
Thank you.
We talked about the British accent.
Who was in the village idiot council?
It's the Lollipop Guild.
Okay, I would like to also here guess Rose as the demon and Sino and Atticus as the minions.
Thank you. Okay. I'll open nominations. Don't know if you'll make them. Yeah, I expected a bit of quiet today.
I would like to nominate Stanley.
Lou nominates Stanley. It's Lou?
Maybe there's an amnesiac that learned something from this.
Stanley.
Maybe an amnesiac won't learn anything from this. We've only got one execution. Seems a bit gung-ho to do it on the first day.
Okay. We'll take 6 votes to put Stanley on the block, starting with D's in 3.
Oh, Lord. Oh, that's not in play. Oh, okay.
2 is not enough.
I will nominate Atticus.
Joey nominates Atticus. Joey?
There's too many lollipops in this town.
Atticus?
No.
Okay. It'll take 6 votes to put Atticus on the block, starting with Rose. 3.
I think Dee's found that a bit too funny.
Oops. What's the thingy, Vince? Oh,
3
that thingy.
is 1, 2, but still.
Yeah, I lowered it to like 40% volume. I can lower it a bit more.
Nominate Heather.
Rose nominates Heather. Rose?
It's the meta.
Heather?
Don't murder me for the meta.
Okay.
Making a catchphrase.
It'll take 6 votes to put Heather on the block, starting with Lars. 3.
I mean, you're going to do it on day 5, but we may as well, draw this out and make an interesting show of it.
I like your slogan too much.
1's not enough. Ali?
I want to ask if this, because this is a fucking five. I can't
say Lev.
Lev game. There we go. Is there info rolls going about? Because we don't need to worry about deaths at night.
There's at least 4 village idiots.
Yeah, and it's probably best to not out anything, especially if you're out and you get good information, because as a poisoner, and especially with the village idiots, if they all out all that information, the poisoner will know which one is not drunk and who to poison. So maybe don't do that.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm going to go to Lou, and then I'm probably going to close today.
I agree with Val, however, first night info rolls would be done by now and could, in theory, out.
So, like a chef?
The only issue with that is that if we...
Probably go game, yeah.
But also if we out first roll infos, then we're still helping the poisoner choose better targets.
Also true.
I'm going to end it in 5, 3, 2, 1. Good night, everyone.
I lowered it down all the way to 10% for you guys.
I wonder who's going to die tonight.
The thing is, like...
It's not going to be me, I'm
I
definitely
just realised, just shove a lycanthrope on this script.
Oh my god.
Let's get a buffin lycanthrope going, or a lycanthrope that's just killing good.
Does the lycan have to kill people?
Yeah, I think they do.
I think they can choose themselves.
They can
That would
choose.
kill themselves, wouldn't it?
It's fine, say no. There's no baby this time.
If there's like in poppy growers, the way to find your evil team.
Okay, we were at, for people that want to do it, we were at fake plant.
Oh.
You're very close, I'll give you that.
Fake bush, I don't fucking know.
Fake plant.
Oh, of course.
Is it more like fake plants or a display fruit bowl?
A fake plant.
Is it more like a fake plant or like a house decoration?
Fake plant.
Is it a fake flower?
No, it's still fake plant.
Fake plant or real plant?
Fake plant.
Fake plant or Lego fern?
Fake plant. Wait, Lego fern. Lego fern.
Good job, Peck.
Lego plant.
Lego fern. You're so close.
Lego flower?
No, Lego fern.
Drawing of a fern?
Lego fern.
A fossilized specimen of a fern.
Lego fern.
Lego Firm or Minecraft?
Lego fern.
Lego fern or chia pet? I don't actually know what a chia pet is, I'm just reading off chat.
Lego fern, you guys are so close.
Chia.
Lego.
Hello. I have 5 lollipops in my Grim. So I'm gonna go
That's
with
how you know
one
it's
of
a good
them.
game.
What?
That's how you know it's a good game.
Indeed. Penguins of the Lollipop Squad is not one of my lollipops. I'm very disappointed in that. I'm gonna ask for Valkyrie tonight.
Okay. You pick Val and you learn evil.
Alright, sounds good. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Lego fern.
Yeah, I think I'm
Lego
sober at this
rose,
point.
Lego fucking orchids, Lego.
I will give you a clue. You've gone down a tunnel that you may need to return a bit.
You only ever say Lego fern.
What was before
Isn't
that?
there a Lego fern or a plastic plant?
I'm confused.
Oh my god, you guys are so close.
Like a
Listen
plant.
to Stanley.
A plastic plant, like a dancing sunflower.
So close.
Oh!
Come on, chat, you can get this. Surely.
Oh!
Cliffhanger time. Okay, so 5 people died in the night. Those people, no. Welcome to day 2 of your Leviathan game. You get 4 minutes today. Cut it down a bit.
Hello, I chose Val and learned evil.
Sorry?
I chose Val and learned evil.
Cool. I also chose Val and got evil.
Awesome. Who'd you choose day 1?
Sino, and I also got evil, so I don't know if I'm just drunk.
Interesting. I chose Moonlight and got good, and I'm pretty sure they're actually good because I did a social play on them.
Okay.
So I'm pretty sure I'm sober. I'll check Sino next and see what happens.
Cool.
We should almost execute Val today. If not today, then definitely tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, we'll think about it.
No, okay, screw it. I'm gonna believe that you're a good person, Joey, and if chat's there laughing at me for trusting you guys, then so be it. I'm actually the Shugenja with a clockwise.
Shugenja with a clockwise.
Yes.
Okay, so I will check Sino tonight, and then we will either
Yep.
kill Sino or Valkyrie, depending on what happens.
Yep, so that's why I chose to be a village idiot, or a seamstress, or a fortune teller.
Yeah, those are fine. Alright, I'm down to 4 village idiots claims in my Grim.
Okay, I hope I chose wisely.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Sorry, Lars.
Diz! How you doing?
Pretty good. What are you up for?
Good. Whatever you're up for.
Day 1 I've been telling everyone I'm pretty much a storyteller person.
A storyteller
Really
person?
like
As in, your character is a storyteller? Or as in, you go to talk to the storyteller at some point in the game?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, second one. Not as in I'm into the storyteller, but more as in my character's like, let's visit the storyteller.
Alright, sure. I will tell you that I am a village idiot.
God, 5 in a row?
There are 5 in a row. I got one of them to back down, and I picked one of them and learned that they're evil last night. I think I'm sober, but I'm gonna check another one tonight and see what happens. I got a good on another player on the first night, but I don't want to share too much yet. I would like to coordinate with the other ones and see what we can get. But if we can achieve high certainty that at least one of us is sober, then I think tomorrow would be a good time to start killing.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys go figure out which ones are real and, just have fun.
We'll play our own little mini game.
Okay, thank you.
Bye. Lou!
Hey, Joey.
What are you?
I am either the poppy grower or the goblin.
Poppy grower or goblin? So you're saying we shouldn't kill you?
Yeah. But if I'm the poppy grower, then Stanley has asked if I'm the goblin, and I said I'm the goblin. Stanley has outed as the spent Mesophiles.
Interesting. Interesting.
But I didn't tell you that because I might still be evil.
Okay. That's fine. I am one of 5 village idiots I have in my Grim. I'm fairly certain. I'm fairly certain I know that at least one of them is. I know one of whom is evil. I've heard multiple evil pings on them. But we can wait another day before making any rash decisions.
Well, check Stanley. See if you're drunk.
Okay.
And then I talked to 6 people.
Welcome back, everyone. Shenanigans? Lars.
Yeah, the cat would like to also here guess Xeno as the demon, and these and Penguins as minions.
Thank you very much. Lou.
I would like to also here guess Zeno as the demon and Valkyrie and myself as minions.
Thank you. Rose.
I would like to also here guess Sino as a minion, Stanley as a demon, and Atticus as a minion.
Thank you. Stanley?
I would like to also here guess Cino as the demon and Rose and Atticus as the minions.
Thank you. Joey?
I would like to also here guess Val and Stanley as the minions and Lars as the demon.
Thank you.
Can I ask what I've done that everyone guesses me as a demon?
I didn't
Unless
guess you.
we talked to 2 people today. What have I...
I didn't guess you.
You were a quiet evil last game, that's why.
Also, you're in a quintuple claim.
Just regarding outsiders, maybe one of, if you think you're a demon, you might not be a demon.
So just tell us, just in case.
Yeah, just tell us if you've got a
Answer,
demon token.
please.
Maybe you can get into a demon double claim. That would be fun.
I'm assuming nobody's heard of a recluse, snitch, or puzzle master.
I've heard of an outsider. They won't tell me what one.
Oh,
but
That's fine. Wait.
There will need to be one of those.
Two.
I'll say nominations are open.
I think we just go to sleep like good little people. I don't fucking know.
I think I'm gonna nominate myself.
Lou nominates Lou. Liv?
I'm the goblin. I would really like to know my evil team, please.
Okay. Lou has played Goblin. It'll take 6 votes to put Lou on the block. Stan and Penguins on 3.
Well, there you go. You've got one.
No hate, he wasn't evil.
One's not enough. Okay. I'll close the day in 10 seconds. 5, 3,
Nice and peaceful.
2,
Serenity.
1. Good night.
The world is healing, and we're back to plastic plants or
Lego fern or dancing cactus?
Lego fern.
Why is it?
Come on, guys! I've given you all the clues you need. You're so close. You're like literally circling the drain.
Has anyone just asked for plastic fern?
Yay!
Nobody say
my
that, really?
God.
That was
Nobody-
anticlimactic.
Boo.
No one said it this entire time. I was like, you've got all the right words. You've just not said it in the right combination. Like I said, I took inspiration from looking around.
Okay, I've got one.
Okay.
Is it closer to French toast or a plant?
French toast.
Is it closer to French toast or a cute little table that's in the shape of a leaf with a fork on it?
I wouldn't practice that.
Just because I don't want people to have to repeat that over and over again. French toast.
Hello.
You
we're
solved
gonna
the game
pick-
yet?
Almost. We're very close. We're gonna pick Steno tonight, and then depending on the answer, we've solved the whole game, or we're back at square one.
You pick Xeno, you get good.
All right, we've solved the game. We got the chat.
What's your solve? I'm curious.
Well, we know that Val is evil. And then the demon is somewhere not amongst all those lollipops. I'm gonna guess either Penguins or Lars, but we're gonna start with Val, get her off the block, and then we have 2 more days to figure it out.
Fine. Okay.
It's not exactly a solve. It's a feeling.
It's a feeling. I like a feeling.
All right, sounds good. Bye bye.
Bye.
A book or a novel?
A book.
A book or a notepad?
A book.
A book or a dictionary?
A book.
A book or The Lord of the Rings?
A book.
A
A
book
book
or
or
a
The Chronicles of
grimoire?
Narnia?
A book for the Chronicles of Narnia one.
A book or a
book of
grimoire?
50 Shades of Grey.
Oh wait.
Go on, Joey, in chat.
A book or a grimoire?
Ooh, good one. Let's go with a grimoire.
Another
It's a
one from
bloody
chat.
book, though.
Another one from chat.
Mm-hmm.
Miri asks, a grimoire or manga?
Let's go with a grimoire.
And
Grimoire
Fack asks, a
or-
grimoire or a scroll?
A grimoire.
A grimoire or a manual?
Grimoire.
As much as I hate, we do have a grimoire. I do have a grimoire in front of me, which needs to be solved. You're running out of time. You've only got technically 3 days left.
I'm not going to play the I'm drunk
your time
game.
keeps
I'm
getting
going to go
shorter.
blindly and see what I can do. Hello. Hello.
Hello. What do you wanted to give the cat?
I'm a village idiot. What about you?
Oh, I'm also a village idiot.
Oh, really? Did you get any evils?
No.
All right, sounds good. Bye-bye.
That was sad. Hello.
Hey, I got good on Sino. So
Okay,
if we can
so we
trust
go
both of
Valkyrie.
us, then Atticus is good and Valkyrie is evil. I'd really like to bring in Atticus and Sino
Yeah,
for
sure.
that matter.
Yeah, sure.
I can't because they're not in
Oh,
town.
oh, they're not. Okay, we can wait a little bit.
Let's
Chat, how do you think the game is going?
I think that
tell
we
me
just
if
need to
you're-
find the demon somewhere there on the bottom right of the Grim.
Yeah,
my guess is Lars or Pengums. But we should get Valkyrie off the board today, and hopefully we can recruit your neighbors.
Cool.
I'm gonna go to town to try to snipe them.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. I would really like to bring in Roars. I'm gonna bring in Roars. We're gonna lay out all our information. We blind you, trust you, Atticus. If Roars will join us.
Hello. Sorry.
All right. Roars is a Shugenja pointing clockwise. I'm a village idiot who checked Sino and got good, and Valen got evil. If I am sober, then we blindly trust you. And Roars is what he claims.
Okay.
Are you also a village idiot?
I am not. I am one of town's outsiders.
Ooh, that's fun. Okay, I'm gonna mark you down as a snitch. I think we just execute Val today and then search in the bottom right tomorrow and the next day.
Well, if you want to town's outsiders, okay.
I'm trying to bring in Sino as well. Hey, Sino.
Lies.
Hold on, Sino. Roars is the Shugenja pointing in your direction. I'm a village idiot who saw you as good and Val as evil. So if I'm sober and Roars is telling the truth, then the four of us are good.
What? Sorry. Okay. Yeah, I think I understand.
Are you also a village idiot?
I picked on the first night Heather, that you already have that. But then I picked Valkyrie on the second night, got good.
Mhm.
And last night I picked Lars and also got good.
Alright, I think you're drunk. I picked Moon Knight night 1 and got good, Val night 2 and got evil, and you night 3 and got good. I like that world building better, although I might just be tunneling way too hard here, and in which case there's probably an evil in this group. But if I'm sober and I socially trust Lars, I think the four of us are good. Moon Knight is also very socially reading as good to me.
Okay.
Cool.
Alright,
Sounds
bye.
good to me.
Double gum.
I mean, it's Amber. She can double gong herself though. I'm sure she would just for you, Ali.
I never realized that she was in a chat. Ugh. Right. We need
Amber, can you
info.
double gong just for Ali? Because you're away.
No, I'm a higher being and I do what I want. Joey.
There are at least 2 evil pings on Val. There is a large and growing group of players that I trust. I am very convinced that Val is evil, likely a minion who's just blindly claiming Village Idiot because I don't have a bluff. I think we should kill Val today and then go demon hunting tomorrow.
Lars?
Yeah, the cat would like to also here guess Valkyrie as the demon and Heather and Lou as the minions.
Okay, thank you.
I never did get around to talking to Moonlight on day 2 and telling them that I'm not actually the Miz. That might have been a mistake. Oops.
Val,
We nominate
Never mind.
Val.
as the goblin, I don't really care if we kill another minion or just a good player.
Val.
I don't know what these evil pings are. One person does have my hard claim, and it is not Village Idiot, but I'd rather not die because we only have did we get to execute one good person or yeah, one person. So I'd rather not be the one good person we execute. Because I think I will be useful to town.
Okay. It'll take 6 votes to put Val on the block, starting with Ali in 3.
Say no, please.
5 is not enough.
Sorry, I was absolutely not paying attention. I'm sorry.
So
We kind of have to.
What world are we building?
What?
What world are we building here? Who's demon, or who is evil in general?
Well, I think one of the VIs is dodgy.
Yeah.
Do you really think we have 3 VIs?
It's possible.
Maybe, yeah, that might have just been done to make us think that one of them's evil, right? So
I mean, to be fair, we have 4 VIs plus Val.
We don't.
Is it 4? I've only got.
I've had claims go back down. Now I have 4 including Val, or 3 not including Val.
Yeah, one person does have my hard claim, and it is not a Village Idiot, so.
Second call.
Stanley nominates Roars.
Stanley nominates Roars. Stanley?
I'm splitting the VIs down the middle, and I think it must be the Leviathan.
Roars?
I mean, no, I'm not the demon again, unfortunately. I'm also not a minion, so this will not help.
Okay. It'll take 6
I mean, I
votes to
can
put yours on the starting with Zeno. 3. Two is not enough.
I'll nominate Penguins.
Joey nominates Penguins. Joey?
I think the demon is not part of the Village Idiot block, but has a different bluff, and that the Village Idiot block includes at most minions. Penguins is the only blank on my Grim. Plus, there's a rumor that he's not actually European.
While I may be the odd one out in that sense, I am a part of the town as a whole. It's true we have not talked yet. We can talk tomorrow. A lot of people in town have my hard claim. I would very much like to stay alive because I would like to figure out what exactly is going on. And I feel like that's kind of me claiming, but yeah, I know just about as much as anyone else, honestly.
Okay, I'd like to point
as
out
to what I am. I'm basically a blank spot to myself as well.
I'd like to point out that of all people, Joey is spreading rumors about someone not being European, and that it will take 6 votes to put Penguins on the block. Starting with Stanley.
Yeah.
Amber, don't get technical on me.
Good joke.
Someone that we think is evil, an evil king on Penguins.
4 is not enough. Final call.
we don't execute today, we're just going in blindly with our last 2 kills.
Again, we are missing an outsider, so if you've got a Leviathan token and you don't think
aren't we
you have
always-
a Leviathan.
But there's a mutant on this script. I mean, I
Yeah,
wouldn't,
could be mutant.
you know, push. Yeah.
Aren't we always going in blindly with the last 2
I'm
kills?
gonna end the day in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good night.
Aye.
Okay, what did we get up to? Grimoire.
Grimoire or horror novel?
Grimoire.
Grimoire or Darkhold?
What was that, Rose?
Grimoire or the Darkhold?
I don't know what that is.
Oh, okay.
Grimoire or necromancy?
Grimoire.
Grimoire or Witch?
Grimoire.
Grimoire or the
Grimoire or
Necronomicon?
Grimoire to both.
Grimoire or Pesto?
Okay, while we're here, I don't have any
So
idea
went
what's
from
happening this
food
game.
To a book
Mm-hmm.
to a grimoire.
Grimoire or the Bible?
Grimoire.
Grimoire or a token?
Grimoire.
Grimoire or multiple books?
Grimoire.
Oops. Yeah, so I'm trusting my village idiot info because building worlds where I'm drunk is just gonna be really, really hard.
Did anybody else just get kicked out, or was that me?
Just you.
Lovely.
Is it a Grimoire?
I'm gonna
or
guess
a
somewhere in the
magic spell?
right. Probably Lars
Grimoire.
today.
Hello.
Hello. We're reaching that stage in the Leviathan game where we're just gonna lose.
That's always the fun stage.
Alright. I'm tempted to go with Lars, since they're in that faraway corner from the village idiots. I'm also tempted to go with Ali because they should have game-solving information and I could just blindly trust them as well, instead of trying to solve the game myself. But Ali was kind to me and told me that I'm not the demon. So I'm gonna blindly trust Ali without checking them, and I'm gonna check Lars.
Okay, you pick Lars and you went good.
Alright.
Thank you.
I might just be poisoned at this point. I don't know. Or lose the demon bluffing puppy grower. These could be evil. I could have been poisoned, since I've been pretty active with thinking that I'm sober. I don't think Moonlight is evil, given our conversation the first day, although I should definitely have a follow-up conversation with them. And I'm just hoping Ellie's going to solve the game for us, and we're going to blindly trust whatever Ellie tells us. I think that's the plan.
We made no progress from Grimoire overnight.
No.
No. They're not doing very well, are they?
Right.
You're also not doing well at finding a demon because it's now day 4 and you're all going to die. Go on, Ali.
Before anyone does anything.
Please fucking come and see me.
What was that again?
If you're an info role, please come and see me because I'm gonna kill myself in a minute. Hello.
Hey, hello. I'm a village idiot. I believe I'm sober, although I could have been poisoned at some point. I saw Moonlight as good, Val as evil, Sino as good, Lars as good.
Cool.
Roars is the Shugenja pointing clockwise, which I think is just to Val.
Should get clockwise. That could be right, but she's not a demon.
Awesome. Do you have any yeses?
No.
Who do you have nose on?
I have nose on you, Moonlight, Atticus, Lou, Valkyrie, and Stanley.
And Valkyrie and Stanley. So that leaves Deez and Pengums if we trust both of our informations, and Roars.
Yeah.
But you also didn't find your red herring yet.
what I said to Amber. I'm the worst fortune teller ever.
No, nose is very valuable. Nose is very valuable. If we trust both of our information, there are only 2 candidates, right?
Yeah.
Did I miss someone? If we trust Roars and both of our information,
yeah.
If the 3 of us are good and sober have been sober the whole game, that fucking poisoner.
I know. That's what I'm worried about. If I've maybe hit one of them and not realize. Lou is claiming Goblin. I think Valkyrie's Minion at best.
I think Valkyrie is a minion as well.
I want to know something. Xeno, I don't know if Xeno maybe no, because that would make Moonlight evil.
All right, I gotta get some chats in. Bye.
Yeah, right. Bye.
Blindly trust Ellie. That was our goal.
Yeah.
That was what I told chat at night.
I hate being an info role.
I think so. I got Lars is good last night. If you're the puzzle master, you should consider guessing Ellie.
I've been trying to get into a chat with Ali and not been able
Ellie
to
is
get
the
her
fortune teller who's got nose on everybody except for, combined with my information, except for Pengum's, D's, and I don't remember who the third one was. I think just Pengum's and D's. They had nose on Stanley, me, you, etc. But if you're the puzzle master, they're a very good candidate, and then we can at least figure that out.
Yep.
Do we believe Pengum's claim?
What is Pengum's claim?
To be European.
That too. I say I think amnesiac. I could be wrong, but I think it's amnesiac. Oh, it could be savant.
Yeah.
Do we get a full day tomorrow?
We do.
Do we come out with information today then?
I think we come out with information and ignore being poisoned on the last day because we need as much info as we can get at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. We're just talking about potentially bringing out information. I can start. Keep on. I'm the Shigenja with a clockwise. And I bluffed as being like a fortune teller, village idiot, or seamstress, and basically said that probably either Sino or Valkyrie are evil.
Yeah, I am a village idiot. Is it useful if I go to my pings, or should I? No. Yeah. I picked Heather the first night, got evil. Then I picked Valkyrie and got good. Then Lars also good, and then Pangams as evil.
She's busy typing.
Sorry, yeah, I'm just writing it all down. I am the seamstress. I used it last night because of these apparent evil pings on me. I checked Stanley and Atticus and got no.
Stanley and Atticus.
Interesting. Because I am your fortune teller. Night 1, Moonlight and Joey got a no. Night 2, Joey and Atticus got a no. Night 3, Lou and Moonlight got a no. And last night, Valkyrie and Stanley and got a no. So either I have been poisoned tonight for the entire game, or I'm just a really bad fortune teller. But that's my lot.
I am our fisherman. I have not used it yet, which I know makes me a poison target.
Go now.
Out it.
Don't go yet. I am your puzzle master. Who picked Ali and got Rose.
Oh, well, it's not true then. Ali wasn't puzzle drunk then, because I'm not the demon.
I have reason to think it's not Roars.
I am the Alsa here, and I'll guess Xeno as the demon and Stanley and Lou as minions.
her.
I wish you had waited until we shared our information before using up your second to last guess.
Yeah,
on this way.
because I'm the poppy grower, and Stanley has outed as the spent Mesophiles to me.
Oh. Okay, I am the amnesiac. Each night I pick a player and I learn a character. I have not gotten a bingo yet. I have gotten a warm, an Antarctica, a lukewarm, and today I got a coldish lukewarm. Night 1, I picked myself and I learned chef. I guessed, am I learning in-play characters? I got warm. Night 2, I picked Lou and I learned recluse. I asked, does it have to do with alphabetical order? Because of a conversation I had with someone, and I was told Antarctica, but it sounds like something I would do. Night 3, I picked Moonlight, and I learned Elsa here. And I guess, am I learning characters of the same type? I got lukewarm. Last night, I picked Roars and learned Shugenja. And then I asked, am I learning the player or one of their neighbors? And I got coldish lukewarm.
That sound is my dog snoring, if you can hear that sound.
Yeah, I am the goblin.
All right, I've definitely been poisoned then.
Got it. I'm the artist. I did use my question today. I asked, should I out it today? Yeah, I don't see a reason to out it. Yeah. I basically I was like, I got to steer clear of the village idiots in case we were going to look at that way. So I asked, is the demon between Ellie to Bangham's clockwise, and I got a yes.
So it's between me, Moonlight, Lars, Lou, and Pengams.
Yeah.
Hey, Moonlight, why were you so damn interested in me being the goblin?
Oh.
I am the village idiot. Night 1 I picked Moonlight and got good. Night 2 I picked Val and got evil. Night 3 I picked Sino and got good. Night 4 I picked Lars and got good. That's what I got. I tend to believe that I'm sober, but that would mean that Moonlight is good, which we all know can't be true.
Yeah,
Basically not possible.
Maybe you could poison that day.
The first day?
And just to say, Joey did, I know it's for the bit, but Joey did come to me and claim to be the Mez and made me say a stupid thing.
That is true, and that did make me believe that Moonlight was actually good because they were terrified that they were joining the evil team. So after that, I deleted my drunk village idiot token from myself.
I think we've had a makeshift round robin, where it wasn't really round at times. Nominations are open.
Oh wait, what was Atticus? Sorry.
He's a puzzle master.
Puzzle master.
Yeah.
Puzzle master who says you're the demon, mate.
Oh yeah. I just had
Dude, what was your...
Lars nominates penguins. Lars?
Still not European. And it's the only place I have for a demon here right now.
I think we should look a bit further up.
Penguins.
This round robin just made me even more confused because I apparently have 2 out-of-play characters and 2 in-play characters. So I would really just prefer to stay alive just so I can figure out what the hell I'm doing with one more guess, but if you guys want to kill the American, I get that.
Ugh.
Okay. It will take 6 votes to put penguins on the block, starting with Stanley. 3.
Yeah, and the 2 in plays, you checked me and got apparently my neighbour's role, but you checked Raw's and got their role. Which...
And then I guessed, am I learning the player or one of their neighbors? And I got coldish lukewarm, so it's not that.
4 is not enough.
The only thing believable about Pengham's story is the adjectives that he's claiming Amber has given.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate this.
Right, so we're saying there's a goblin and a Mesophiles.
Well, no.
It's not a goblin. I mean, there could be a goblin. I don't know if there's a goblin.
I don't think there's a goblin.
Stanley, are you a goblin?
You can excuse Stanley.
Nominate me and find out.
I'll nominate Stanley.
Woo! Nominate Stanley. Woo.
Considering Stanley outed as evil to me, based on me claiming goblin, I'm very certain Stanley is not the goblin. However, I also don't necessarily think Stanley is the demon. So I think this is a safe execution, but it might not be goal-oriented.
Stanley.
I was claiming Mezephiles to people because I am the goblin. So, yeah, it's fine. Kill me. I claim goblin.
Okay. Stanley has claimed goblin. I don't know if any of you heard it. It'll take 6 votes to put Stanley on the block. Starting with D's. 3.
I don't think he's the goblin. But
That's what I would do after we've been talking about Mez all evening.
Do it, you cowards.
3. Not enough.
Cowards.
I'll nominate Roars.
Joey nominates Roars. Joey?
I hate it, but it's a world we need to close.
I mean, I'm confused by Penguin's amnesiac thing because I think maybe what's happened is Penguin's was poisoned and actually got my real role instead of a different role, because I think it's something to do with like people's roles but not their exact role. Like maybe it's like one off on the character sheet or something. But the artist does clear me unless the artist was specifically poisoned that night.
What was the artist question again?
Demon between
Oh,
Ali
yeah.
and Ali and Penguins?
Ali to Penguins.
Yeah, clockwise. So I'm not the demon in that world where that is sober and correct information.
Okay. It's going to take 6 votes to put Rolls on the block. Starting with Zeno in 3.
I mean, our artist could be our puzzle. Oh no, if they're with our puzzle drunk, then that still wouldn't be right, would it?
Here's the thing, Heather. You haven't used your fisherman ability.
Use
Go use it right now.
Isn't it supposed to be more powerful if I wait?
No,
Not really in a Leviathan game.
Poisoned.
I can go use it now if you want. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll probably
I think it's better in case of poison now.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Yeah, like today there's only a chance that Moonlight's
Unless
poisoned,
she's
right? But
the
tomorrow it's
buffined
100%.
demon
Chat
who
is
then
very...
gets poisoned the poisoner.
Yeah,
That would be
I'm
good,
kind
but I
of
don't think it's
thinking-
happening.
Chat is very sus of Moonlight.
Yeah.
I mean, she's
Well, everyone's always sus of Moonlight, yeah.
I'm interested to see what she comes back with.
Yeah, she was genuinely extremely like, so you're the goblin, right? Like, in a way that I could see her do when she's trying to find her evil team.
Yeah.
But would she do it as the demon?
I don't know.
Right, I'm going to say final call.
You sat
Moonlight...
here discussing if I was evil while I was gone.
Absolutely.
What kind of evil you were?
Rose nominates Moonlight.
Rose nominates Moonlight. Rose?
There's a real world where Moonlight is just evil.
Moonlight?
So my fisherman advice was to focus our executions on the top half of the Grim.
That's you.
Well, you
That
are
is
on the
me,
top
but I
half.
don't think it meant me.
Okay.
So maybe I'll be nominating Val because we kind of wanted to, and then we didn't do that. We tried to do it yesterday and it didn't work, so I might do that if I'm still alive.
It's going to take 6 votes to put Heather on the block. Starting with Lars. 3.
This will be the only blue player you can kill. So
We only have 2 executions anyways,
yeah.
because the game ends after tomorrow.
That's true.
Yeah, we really should have killed someone else.
6 is enough. Congrats, Town. You
I
finally got
think that
someone
would
on the
be
block.
fine as fisherman advice on day 4 of a
of
Leviathan
course, it's
game,
Moonlight.
since the fisherman doesn't have any risk of waiting.
You've had a very long day, so I'm going to say 10 seconds.
Moonlight's not the demon.
5, 3, 2, 1. Heather is executing dies. Go to sleep.
The game is over. Good thing it's won. I might have to actually listen to Sino's Village Idiot pings to try to build that alternative world. It could be. Mez turning is annoying. If Stanley's the Mez, it could just be that these was turned. I think I'm gonna check these tonight, and then if Deeds is good, that would be very useful for pinning down the demon. And if Deeds is evil, then it could still be Roars, it could still be Deeds. It depends on Allie's information as well.
Is
Allie
it
still
more
hasn't found the
like
red herring.
Grimoire or like
I hate this game.
Oof. This is a rough one. I'm gonna go. Yeah, my salve is pretending I'm sober and then going against my information and then not winning the game. It's going really well so far. But I'm still relying on Allie to come with the solve tomorrow. So I'm gonna blindly trust them and not bother checking them, and I'm gonna check Deeds instead.
Okay, you pick D's and you land evil.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was helpful. That was helpful. We can go back to building worlds now.
Yep.
Oops. I think I'm just gonna go like this. I think Deeds is actually the artist, but it's the Mez turned artist. I think Val is... Yeah, I trust Amber enough to hesitate either way. I'm gonna talk to Sino tomorrow
It's
and
all very eerily
actually understand
quiet
their
in
information.
It's almost like the giant mist that's around has almost completely consumed you.
I was gonna wait until Amber finished talking, but it's okay.
Yeah, sorry. That was. Oh.
Okay, I need to consider the world that you're sober. I haven't been considering it. I still think I'm sober. Last night I got Deez as evil, which is really cool. I think Deez is Mez turned.
I got Ellie as evil.
You got Allie as evil. Yeah, I haven't been checking Allie because I've just been saying Allie is the only information that's going to solve us the game. I'm going to blindly trust that they're good.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
What were your pings? Do your pings work? If you're sober?
Sorry, what?
Do your pings work if you're sober? Who did you get evil on?
If I'm sober, then Ross is pointing at Ellie, I think. Or, well, it's equidistant then between Ellie and Stanley. And
so
well, it's because some days I learned like people's exact character, and then some days I learn out of play characters.
Could you be learning like an in-play character if they're good or something?
I was wondering. I was gonna guess if it had something to do with whether or not the person I pick is evil or not, because why am I picking people? But I feel like I have to go for like a bingo today.
What did you get last night, Penguins?
I picked Valkyrie and I learned Village Idiot, which I'm fairly confident is in play.
That's a neighbor.
Yeah. Oh, it is a neighbor,
Yeah.
but I guessed the neighbor thing yesterday and I got coldish lukewarm.
Could have been poisoned.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
Then,
wait, when did you go? Who did you got that day?
The day that I guess that was when I learned your exact character.
Yeah, I think you're poisoned because you got my exact character, not my neighbor's characters.
Blue, I heard my name.
Do you run Amnesiac in a way where the warm, cold questions are affected by poison or not?
Poison, yes. There's not a Vortox on this script, but I would say no for a Vortox.
Okay.
Allie?
Right, we need to get this info. I need to get this info out because it's literally, apart from me and Joey, I think that's all we've got really. So last night I checked me and Valkyrie because I assumed I was my own red herring, but I got a no. So that pretty much clears half the Grim. The only people that haven't got a no on them are Roars, Sino, Lars, D's, and Pengums. Sorry.
I checked these. I checked these last night and got evil. I think that these is either the Mez turned artist, in which case it's most likely to be Roars, or is the demon.
I checked Ellie last night and I got evil and Ellie, so I don't like that.
No, you're the drunk one. It's fine.
I hope so.
I'm going to say nominations are open. I'm probably going to give you about 3-4 minutes. Oh, last.
Stanley nominates Stanley.
Wait,
I was going to go back to Lars first.
I need a good also here guest today, I think.
I think you guessed Deez as the demon and Stanley and Val as the minions.
Yeah.
I can. I guess Deez as the demon and Stanley and Val as minions then.
Okay, thank you very much.
Stanley nominates Stanley.
Stanley nominates Stanley, except you can't because the game is over.
Come on, Mark.
The good team is winning with an Elsa here.
Oh my goodness! Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Deez.
God, Holy
Very
cow,
well done,
Joey.
good team.
Oh no.
Wow.
You pretty much all should thank Joey for this game because Joey has pretty much single-handedly solved it. Joey was your sober village idiot. Joey, on day 2, you also here guessed Val and Stanley as minions and Lars as the demon. Which was really funny to me because obviously we know Val and Stanley are the minions. Lars was the fortune teller red herring, which would have been beautiful if Ali ever picked up. Yeah, Ali, you got sober nose the entire time.
Are you taking the fucking piss?
That's really good info.
That's such good info. As we know, Deez is our Leviathan, who got the artist ability from their boffin. I didn't know what you could do with an artist, but I thought it could be interesting. Funnily enough, Deez did not ask if the demon was on the right-hand side. Deez asked if there were exactly 3 village idiots in play. There were not. There were just 2. Xena was your drunk, who I wish I gave more true info to, because I think Joey was just kind of confirmed to be sober.
It was mostly tunneling, honestly. I didn't even really consider Xena's information enough.
Let's go to your Shugenja, who was pointing towards Val. Stanley was your Mezephiles. Does anyone want to take a wild guess at who Stanley turned?
Moonlight.
Was it Moonlight?
Moonlight is your evil fisherman.
Yeah.
All right.
Moonlight received information to focus your executions in the bottom half of the Grim. You'll notice that is not helpful for our team because Moonlight is the puzzle drunk.
Oh.
So I'm really glad Moonlight flipped it, despite the fact it would have been helping her team to say the truth.
Yeah, no.
Normally. I found it really funny when a puzzle drunk fisherman happened. A puzzle drunk evil fisherman, I thought that was going to be the downfall of the evil team. Pengums, do you want one last guess of your amnesiac ability?
I think my ability is you think you are the Leviathan, but you are not.
Correct. Pengums is your lunatic.
I put so much effort into that ability. Damn it.
Pengums also received the true Chef 1 on day 1 from Fake Boffin. Because if Pengums ever worked out he was a lunatic, he's never going to believe the Chef 1's real. That leaves Lee, a poppy grower, who did a lot of work, I think.
Yeah, I knew my evil team by that final day. I hadn't heard of the artist the entire game, and I'd spoken to literally everyone, and Deez hadn't claimed artist. She did claim something to do with Storyteller, but I was like, I thought it was Ali, because Ali claimed artist to me, so that's why I asked Ali if you were the artist.
I don't think I did, actually. I put it at
You
2.
put it in your 2, and I had Fisherman as a hard claim, so I was like, well, you're probably the artist, you're my demon, but you were not my demon.
I wasn't your demon this time, unfortunately.
So here's how my first day went. So Joey pulls me straight into a chat, claims to be the Mez, and tells me to say something about lollipops. So I do that, and then Stanley pulls me into a chat and gets me to say something about pretzels. And I turn in the night, and I don't know who the fuck turned me.
What's great is Stanley messaged me on day 4 saying, in case Moonlight's evil, Val just said the Mez word, which was really funny to me.
I was banking. I was banking it because I thought maybe Heather was the Leviathan. So I thought
between the Chef 1 and the fake bluffs I got Seamstress as a bluff. So I was like, okay, I'm Chef 1 with Stanley, and Valkyrie's using a bluff. So I know that Stanley and Valkyrie are my minions, and then they ended up being someone else's minions.
Yeah, it works out so wonderfully, the setup of outed minion with the lunatic and demon on each side.
I did call it that we had a lunatic.
Pengums, what was your
Ali,
fake
I was so
ability?
confused by you pushing on a lunatic the whole game.
So the ability I was running with was each night choose a player you haven't picked before, learn an in-play character. If evil, you are drunk. but that was when I thought that Lou was evil. Then when I was like, oh shit, Lou's the poppy grower, I figured out to change it around. I was gonna basically just flip it on its head so that I could frame Moonlight and Roars and say that myself and Lou were the good ones.
Also, if someone's bluffing amnesiac, I will absolutely give responses to them that I would give to a normal amnesiac, no matter what bullshit they say to me. I appreciate you using that as logic at some point.
64% of chat was very happy with you, Stanley, for turning Moonlight evil. I was wondering why Moonlight didn't come back to me later on and try to like claim, hey, I didn't turn evil, what happened? But now I know the answer is because they did.
I want it to be known that I put a mez in the bag before that prediction was made. I didn't rig it.
Right.
But I'm happy we got an Elsa here win.
Yeah, that's my first
When,
well done.
when Joey said it, I was like, we don't have a poisoner. It's just for game over.
So evil found themselves at the end then, please.
I knew the evil team, but I didn't talk to either of them. I spoke to Stanley the day before, and I was pretty sure that he was the Mez, and I was like, but just in case he's not, I'm not gonna say I'm the Boffin, because I still don't want to. Because I was worried that like Lou and Stanley were doing some sort of weird dub, like they were. One of them was the pop grower and one of them was evil, and I couldn't for the life of me figure out if it was just because Lou told me that Stanley was the Mizephiles, so I was so confused.
Yeah, I shouldn't have told you. I should have, like, Joey basically told me Val is evil, period. I don't know why I told you that.
If we hadn't won to the Alpha here that day, I don't think we were going to be executing these. Like, there were still too many open worlds. It was rough.
Like, I think literally just before like the Alsa pick happened, someone mentioned Dee's. Ali mentioned that Dee's was not picked but by her, and I was like, oh, I really hope people don't even mention Dee's again. Just they tunnel on the artist's information being true, and we forget all about it, or that she is the puzzle drunk. But
yeah, Town definitely had the information to win the game. I mean, obviously, but it was also enough question around it, and that's what makes a good Leviathan game.
Yeah.
Like halfway through the game, I had built the evil team of Val, Heather, and Stanley. Turns out they're all evil. I just missed the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get to speak to D's, so yeah.
Yeah, I was really trying to work out if you were actually the Goblin, Lou, so you could tell me who the fuck my demon was.
Yeah, the artist question.
Alright, stream. Thank you for coming. We will be streaming on a weekly basis on Wednesdays at this time, whatever that might be in your time zone. We will be doing, like we did today, one game from storyteller perspective and one game from player perspective. If you like this game and are not yet a member of our community, please join us at join.thegrim.gg to play with us. We play weekly games at European times on Thursdays and Saturdays at the same time as the stream started, whatever time zone that might be in. There are games at US evenings on Sundays and Tuesdays, Sundays and Wednesdays. Amber's not here, so I can say whatever I want. Amber is here. Here.
Got Fridays as well for Oceania time.
And Fridays for Oceania time, thank you. And there is the regular Grim stream on what I call early Tuesday morning, but what they call Monday night. So be sure to check that as well. Thank you all for coming, and we hope you enjoyed this session.
Yeah.
Good night.
Also, bonus stream tomorrow.
Bonus stream tomorrow.
Later. That's also in the morning for us.
That's also, yes, tomorrow is today. Bonus stream later tonight for you US folks. For you Europeans, right in the middle of the night. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye. Let's say bye to the team. Say bye to stream, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.